All right, let's dive into this fascinating world of dream interpretation. You sent over this transcript from a Spanish language show called Conciencia de Unificación, which translates to unity consciousness.
hmm
And this episode aired on November 15th, 2024. Features two speakers, Henry and Eric, who are later joined by Lalo, and they really cover a lot of ground, from historical perspectives to practical tips. So it sounds like you're ready to kind of unlock the secrets that your dreams may hold.
Oh, absolutely. What I find so fascinating about this specific episode is how they weave together insights from psychology, spirituality, even history, really painting this rich tapestry of dream interpretation.
So where should we begin unraveling this tapestry?
Well, they start by taking us on this kind of journey through time, highlighting how dream interpretation has been approached across different cultures. And, they emphasize this a belief that dreams hold a deeper significance. It isn't new. It's been a consistent thread throughout human history.
It's so intriguing. Like, humans have always been trying to decode these nighttime messages. What are some of the earliest examples they mention?
Well, they start with ancient Babylon, where priests, they meticulously recorded dream interpretations on clay tablets. This collection, known as the Enuma Anu Enlil, it functioned as a comprehensive dream dictionary, showcasing a deep commitment to understanding messages from the divine realm.
Imagine that in ancient dream dictionary. It really speaks to the importance they place on understanding dreams. What about other ancient cultures?
Well, the ancient Egyptians, they also believed dreams were a direct line to the gods. They even had designated temples for dream incubation, where people would go specifically to receive divine guidance through their dreams.
Wow, so it's like they were creating a sacred space to enhance their dream experiences. It's amazing to see how dream practices evolved across these different cultures.
And as we move through history, we encounter Greek philosophers like Pythagoras. He believed that dreams offered insights into the soul's nature and its potential for transcendence. And this idea that dreams can connect us to something larger than ourselves, it continues to echo even in modern interpretations.
Right. It's like each era added another layer to our understanding of dreams,
Sure.
building upon that wisdom of the past.
And with the rise of psychology, we see a shift towards a more scientific and analytical approach. Henry and Eric dedicate a significant portion of their discussion to Sigmund Freud, who really revolutionized dream interpretation with his groundbreaking work, The Interpretation of Dreams.
Yeah, you can't talk about dream interpretation without mentioning Freud. His theories definitely shaped the way we view dreams today.
Absolutely. His key idea was that dreams are a window into the unconscious mind. He believed they express our hidden desires, fears, anxieties in a symbolic language.
So those seemingly bizarre dream images are actually clues to our deepest selves. It's like solving a puzzle.
That's a great way to put it. And Freud's work, it sparked a wave of interest in dream analysis, leading to the development of different schools of thought within psychoanalysis.
Right, it wasn't just like a one-size-fits-all approach. Didn't some of Freud's contemporaries develop their own theories about dream interpretation?
They did. For example, Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist, he proposed the concept of the collective unconscious, a reservoir of universal archetypes and symbols that we all share. He believed that dreams could tap into this collective unconscious, connecting us to ancient myths and primordial images.
So instead of just reflecting personal experiences, dreams could also tap into a universal human experience. That adds a whole new dimension to dream interpretation.
It does. And another key figure they discuss is Alfred Adler, who focus on how dreams relate to our sense of inferiority and our striving for superiority. He believed dreams often reflect our challenges and aspirations, offering clues about our goals and motivations.
So from ancient dream dictionaries to the depths of the unconscious mind, it seems like dream interpretation has always been about finding meaning in those nighttime visions.
Absolutely. And it's fascinating how Henry, Eric, and Lalo don't limit themselves to just the psychological perspective. They also explore how dreams are viewed through a spiritual lens, highlighting individuals who see dreams as a source of guidance and connection to a higher realm.
Okay, that's a great transition to the next part of our deep dive. Exploring those spiritual and contemporary perspectives on dream work.
Yeah.
We'll see how these ideas kind of build upon the groundwork laid by Freud and his contemporaries.
Stay with us as we journey deeper into this fascinating conversation, uncovering more insights into the world of dreams. Welcome back. As we delve deeper into this episode of Conciencia de Unificación, we'll see how Henry, Eric, and Lalo, they bridge the gap between understanding the historical and psychological significance of dreams and actually applying that knowledge to our lives.
That's what I'm most curious about. We've established that dreams are meaningful, But how do we tap into that meaning? Where do we even begin?
Well, they emphasize that the first step is remembering your dreams. It might sound simple, but it's often overlooked. Think about it. If you don't remember your dreams, how can you possibly interpret them?
Right, that makes sense. It's like trying to read a book with missing pages. So how do we improve our dream recall?
Well, they recommend keeping a dream journal. Keep it by your bedside and just jot down whatever you remember as soon as you wake up, even before you get out of bed. Those details, they fade so quickly, so capturing them while they're fresh is crucial.
I've heard that before, but I've always struggled with consistency. Life gets in the way.
I understand. They acknowledge that it takes effort, but they also highlight the rewards. As you consistently record your dreams, you might start noticing recurring themes, symbols, even emotions that give you a deeper understanding of your inner world.
Oh, so the dream journal becomes a tool for self-discovery. It's like collecting pieces of a puzzle that eventually reveal a bigger picture.
That's a great analogy. And once you have that collection of dream data, you can start exploring that fascinating world of dream interpretation. Henry, in fact, he has a unique gift. He can actually interpret other people's dreams.
Whoa, that's amazing. Imagine having someone who could just decode those strange dream symbols and reveal their hidden meanings, like having a personal dream translator.
He stresses that while anyone can learn to interpret their own dreams, having that expert perspective can be incredibly helpful. It's like learning a new language. You can try to decipher it on your own, but having a teacher can really guide you through the nuances and complexities.
So we've covered remembering and interpreting. But is there anything we can do to influence the types of dreams we have? Like, could we make them more vivid or even have those lucid dreams where we're aware that we're dreaming?
That's where it gets really interesting. Henry and Eric, they provide some practical tips for what they call dream hygiene. They suggest starting with your diet. A lighter dinner before bed can allow for better physical restoration during sleep, which can enhance dream quality.
It's like giving your body the optimal conditions to focus on dreaming.
Exactly. And just as important is your sleeping environment. They emphasize minimizing artificial light from electronics. All those blinking lights, they can disrupt your sleep cycles and affect dream recall.
So creating a calm, dark, and quiet space is essential for a good night's sleep and better dream recall. It's like creating a sanctuary for your subconscious mind.
And they also recommend incorporating relaxation techniques before bed, like meditation or deep breathing exercises. These practices can calm the mind and prepare you for a deeper, more restful sleep, which in turn can enhance your dream experiences.
It's like signaling to your mind and body that it's time to shift into that dream mode.
Now, as you start engaging with your dreams more intentionally, particularly if you're exploring lucid dreaming or seeking spiritual guidance through dreams, Eric, he introduces an important concept, dream protection.
Dream protection. That sounds intriguing. Why is that important?
Well, he shares his personal practice of entrusting his dreams to a higher power, whether it's the Holy Spirit or a guardian angel before going to sleep. He believes this helps to ensure that his dream experiences are aligned with his highest good.
It's like having a spiritual guardian watching over you as you navigate the dream realm.
Exactly. He acknowledges that when we delve into intentional dream work, there's the possibility of encountering other entities, other energies. Some might be benevolent, but others, they might not be so friendly.
Oh, okay. That sounds a little unnerving.
It can be, but he emphasizes that it's not about living in fear. It's about approaching dream work with intention and a positive mindset, seeking guidance from a higher power and trusting that you'll be protected.
So it's about setting clear intentions and surrounding yourself with positive energy before you enter that dream space.
Precisely. Now, to illustrate the power of dreams and the clarity they can provide, Henry, he shares a personal anecdote that truly underscores the potential of dream work.
Okay, I'm always fascinated by personal stories. What did Henry experience?
He recounts a dream that accurately predicted an earthquake. The message was so clear and vivid that he felt compelled to share the prediction with others.
Whoa, that's incredible. So his dream gave him a glimpse into the future.
It did. And this experience solidified his belief in the power of dreams to provide us with valuable information, sometimes even about events that haven't happened yet.
Wow, that's a powerful example of how dreams can go beyond just personal insights and offer a connection to something larger.
Absolutely. However, they also acknowledge that not all dreams are pleasant. In fact, nightmares are a common experience, and they can be quite unsettling.
That's true. Nightmares can leave you feeling shaken and confused. How do they address those more challenging dream experiences?
This is where their advice gets really interesting. They suggest that even nightmares should be interpreted in the most positive light possible.
So even those scary, heart-pounding dreams can have a positive message.
That's their perspective.
Yeah.
Henry, in particular, he believes that even in the most challenging dreams, there's a message of guidance and growth, often coming from a higher source.
It's like seeing those nightmares as opportunities for growth, rather than something to fear.
Exactly. And they offer some practical tips for reframing those negative dream symbols. For instance, they suggest that a dream about being chased could represent running towards something positive, not away from something negative.
Oh, so it's about shifting your perspective and looking for the underlying message, even in the darkest of dreams.
Precisely. They encourage you to ask yourself, what is this dream trying to teach me? What aspect of myself needs attention or healing?
This is making me rethink my entire approach to dreams. It's about seeing that potential for growth and understanding, even in the most challenging dream experiences.
And that brings us to a key takeaway from their discussion: the power of positive interpretation. They emphasize that the way we interpret our dreams can significantly impact our waking life.
It's like choosing to focus on the light rather than the shadows.
Exactly. If we approach our dreams with fear or negativity, we might miss out on the valuable guidance and insights they offer. By choosing a more positive and open-minded approach, we empower ourselves to see that potential for growth and understanding, even in the most challenging dreams.
This has been such a fascinating exploration of dream interpretation. We've covered so much ground, from the history of dream work to practical tips for remembering and interpreting our dreams.
And we've seen how dreams can be more than just random nighttime visions. They can be powerful tools for self-discovery, spiritual growth, and even accessing information beyond our normal waking consciousness.
What stands out to you as the most important takeaway from this deep dive so far?
For me, it's the reminder that we have agency in our dream lives. We're not just passive recipients of random images and emotions. We can actively engage with our dreams, learn from them, and use them to enhance our waking lives.
I agree. It's about reclaiming the power of our dreams and using them as a source of guidance and insight on our journey of self-discovery.
And as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm curious to hear what resonates most with you from this conversation. What new perspectives have you gained about the world of dream interpretation?
What really strikes me is this idea that even the most challenging dreams can be seen as opportunities for growth. It's a powerful shift in perspective that can transform the way we approach our dreams.
That's a beautiful insight. And as we move into the final part of our deep dive, we'll explore how Henry, Eric, and Lalo, they weave together all these threads, culminating in a rich and empowering understanding of the dream world.
As we wrap up our deep dive into this episode of Conciencia de Unificación, I'm struck by the depth and breadth of their conversation. They've taken us on this journey from those ancient dream dictionaries to the complexities of the human psyche. And now, they're guiding us toward this more empowered approach to our own dreams.
Yeah, it's remarkable how they weave together history, psychology, and spirituality to create this holistic understanding of dream interpretation. They offer both knowledge and those practical tools, encouraging us to become those active participants in our own dream lives.
And one of the most powerful takeaways for me is their emphasis on positive interpretation, especially when it comes to those challenging dreams that can leave us feeling unsettled.
Absolutely. They suggest that even nightmares, those vivid and often unsettling experiences, can be viewed as opportunities for growth and understanding.
It's like they're saying, don't shy away from those difficult dreams, lean into them. There's a message there waiting to be uncovered.
Precisely. Instead of viewing nightmares as something to fear, they encourage us to see them as a call to examine aspects of ourselves that might need attention or healing.
It's a powerful shift in perspective. It's about reframing those negative symbols and asking, what is this dream trying to teach me? What part of myself needs to be addressed?
And they offer practical tips for doing just that. For instance, they suggest that a dream about being chased may not be about running away from something, but rather towards something.
So instead of focusing on that fear of being pursued, we could ask ourselves, what am I striving for? What goals or aspirations am I moving towards?
Exactly. And in a dream about losing something, whether it's a possession or a relationship, could symbolize letting go of what no longer serves us, creating space for something new to emerge.
It's about embracing that transformative potential of those challenging dreams, seeing them as catalysts for personal growth and evolution.
And Henry, in particular, he believes that there's often a guiding force behind those challenging dreams, a higher power that uses those intense experiences to nudge us towards a greater understanding of ourselves.
It's a comforting thought, like knowing that even in those darkest of dreams, there's a benevolent presence guiding us towards the light.
And this leads to a crucial point they emphasize throughout the episode: the power of intention. The way we approach our dreams, the mindset we cultivate, can significantly shape our experiences in the dream realm.
It's like setting the stage for the kind of dream journey we want to have. If we approach our dreams with fear or negativity, we might miss out on those valuable insights they offer.
Exactly. By cultivating a sense of curiosity, openness, a willingness to learn, we create a more receptive space for those dream messages to come through.
And they highlight those practical steps we can take to create that receptive space. Things like keeping a dream journal, practicing relaxation techniques, even setting intentions before bed.
Those practices can help us become more mindful of our dreams, improve our recall, and deepen our understanding of their meaning.
As I listen to them speak about dreams with such passion and reverence, I can't help but feel inspired to explore my own dreams with more intention and awareness.
I feel the same way. Their enthusiasm is contagious. They remind us that dreams are a gift, a source of wisdom and guidance that's available to all of us.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what would you say is the most valuable takeaway for our listeners?
For me, it's the realization that we're not just passive observers in our dream lives. We have agency. We can choose how we approach our dreams, how we interpret them, and how we integrate those insights into our waking lives.
It's about reclaiming the power of our dreams and recognizing their potential to guide us on our journey of self-discovery.
And as Henry, Eric, and Lalo remind us, the dream world is full of wonder, mystery, and endless possibilities for growth and transformation.
So to our listeners, I encourage you to embrace the power of your dreams. Pay attention to those nighttime stories, explore their hidden meanings, and allow them to illuminate your path towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life.
Sweet dreams. And may your journey through the dream realm be filled with insight and discovery.